Hey, creative souls, writers, word witches, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm always happy and grateful that you have taken the time to show up, hear what I have to say, because I'm very invested in helping you write. As I always say, stories can heal the world, so let's do it together. In a recent video, I talked about all the ways that I can help you write. And I will put a link above to that if you haven't seen it. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a series of videos where I break each one of those things down in more detail so you can really get an inside look at what I have to offer. And today I am going to talk to you about my 10 ways to banish writer's block. It's a little digital flip book that I've created. It's free. If you're already on my email list, you have it. If you have lost access to it, never saw it, forgot that you could access it, email us at hello@johnnymazzacco.com and we will send you the uh, information you need so that you can log in and access it. These days, my email list actually equates to subscribing to my account on Substack. And I have both free and paid options. The free option includes the 10 ways to banish writer's block. All right, so this is not a way to trick you into paying for something to get the free thing. Um, it does mean that you will end up subscribed to my channel, though. So there is that. Um, okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Johnny. I'm a published fiction writer. I taught college students various kinds of writing for over 20 years. For 3 years, I taught fiction writing and screenwriting to adults in custody. And now I am focused on my own writing after all these years. I have a novel coming out in the spring called Miranda's Garden. And again, all these things I mentioned, there will be links in the description so you can check them out further. And if you want to know more, you can visit my website at johnnymazzacco.com, my blog, writingthroughthebody.com. You can also find me, as I said, on Substack, and I'm also on LinkedIn. All right, so in this video today, like I said, I want to give you a glimpse into this free offering that I have called 10 Ways to Banish Writer's Block so you can write your novel. And it is a list of 10 things you might try if you find yourself stuck. You can mix and match them. You can find your favorite and just stick to that for as long as it works. Um, and, I think the best way to think of this is just it's a quick little reference guide. And, sometimes we forget um, about how we can keep ourselves moving forward. And I know this myself when I'm stuck in the middle of something, it's kind of hard to see outside it. And so I made this to help you with that. So if you'll give me just a minute here, I will share it with you. All right, so here you should be able to see this page with this banner. So there's the moon and clouds. Hopefully that's what you can see. And then you scroll down just a smidge, and here it is, 10 ways to banish writer's block. So you can write your novel. This is a flip book. It's only accessible here. It's not downloadable. But like I said, when you sign up for my email list, then you get all the login info. And I want to give you a look on the inside so you can see what it has to offer. Um, for example, items 1 and 2, have a heart-to-heart with your characters. I talk about this a lot. This is a great way to get yourself moving forward if you find yourself stuck. Our characters are parts of us. They are not us, as a lot of people want to believe. In the end, we are not writing about ourselves, but we have found a little piece of ourselves that speaks to something that we think is of importance. We want to create a story around it. Our characters, I think, are wise parts of us who sometimes know a lot more than we do. And so here I give you some instructions about how to really have a heart-to-heart with your character. And then also the tried and true free write. Sometimes we forget we have this tool that we can access. And so I give a reminder breakdown of the instructions for that. And then let's see. Oh, I like 7 and 8. So killing your inner critic or critics. Some of us have more than one. And I know a lot of people react to that word killing, but I took this idea from Virginia Woolf's notion of killing the angel in the house, who was the angel in the house was that voice that she said um, from an angel that sits on a woman's shoulder and whispers in her ear and says, "Oh, you can't say that. You can't write about that." And so this is an exercise I've created with that in mind to banish those voices once and for all. It's a really effective exercise that I've used with clients and students. So you'll have access to that in here. And then another trick is to write with your opposing hand. So this works somewhat like a free write, but if you write with your opposing hand, and it works the same way, you set a timer and start writing. And what it does is access the opposite side of the brain than is typically accessed when we write by hand. So use your non-dominant hand. And I have found, and others have found, that some pretty interesting things come out when we try this. All right, so I'm going to stop the share now. All right, so that was an example of a few of the things that you will find in 10 Ways to Banish Writer's Block. If you do not have it yet, I hope that you will take a look at it. What I love about it is these 10 things I list are very effective. And, not all of them are going to work for everybody, but I'm sure that you will find one or two or three things in there that will help you get unstuck. And I also love it because did you notice the sound of the little pages turning? To me, that is just like writer's ASMR. And I love the sound. That's why I make these little flip books. I have others that I've created and are available for sale. And I'm working on others to create a whole series of them. So, like I said earlier, if you are on my list and have access to the flip book and have lost it, the password, please email us at hello@johnnymazzacco.com and we will send that to you. If you don't have it yet, you can go to my website and get it. There's a little banner there where you can sign up, and it will take you to my Substack page where you can become a subscriber. In addition to this, you get a weekly newsletter with writing tidbits. Some weeks it is meant to help you write. Some weeks I'm sharing things from my own writing life. All right, so 10 Ways to Banish Writer's Block is my gift to you because I truly do want you to write. All right, lovely writers, that is it for this video. As always, I send you mad writing mojo. Happy writing.